This question is going to ask us to find composite functions, and we see that we have two functions. Here's my f of x, and here is my g of x. So a composite function is where you plug one into the other. So the first question is going to ask us to find the f of g of x. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite that, and I'm going to rewrite it like this. The f of g of x. So I'm starting with my f function, and I'm going to plug the g of x in wherever I see an x. So let me write down my original function. F of x equals 3x. Now if I want the f of g of x, I want the f of, what's the g of x? X plus 8. So I want the f of x plus 8. And everywhere where I see an x, I'm going to plug in x plus 8. So the f of x plus 8 equals 3 times x plus 8. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and distribute. 3x plus 24, and then that's it. I have found the f of g of x. The f of g of x is 3x plus 24. Alright, now that's going to be very different from the second part, which is the g of f of x. Okay, so the g of f of x, I'm going to rewrite it like this. Let me get a different color here. Let's go with a light blue. The g of f of x is going to be the g of f of x. So I'm going to start with the g function, and instead of f of x, and instead of x, I'm going to plug in f of x. So the g of x, looking up at the top, is x plus 8. The g of f of x is right here, 3x. So it's the g of 3x. Everywhere where I see an x, instead of an x, I'm going to plug in 3x. Okay, so I'm taking the f of x part and plugging it into the g function. And now 3x plus 8, that's my answer, 3x plus 8. Okay, so the g of f of x is 3x plus 8. So they're different. Alright, now the next two questions are going to ask me to find the f of g of x, or the g of f of x, of a number. So to find over here the f of g of 4, well, first on top I'm going to write what my f of g of x is. The f of g of x is 3x plus 24. 3x plus 24. And now instead of x, look at what I'm plugging in. A 4. So this is going to be 3x plus 24. Plug that one in right there. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 24 is 36. So the f of g of 4 is 36. Let's find the g of f of 4. Okay, so let me start with my g of f of x function. I'll write it on top. The g of f of x equals 3x plus 8. So the g of f of 4 is 3x plus 8. And what am I plugging in instead of x? Plugging in a 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20.